Hey guys, today we are talking about one of the most overlooked opportunities to reduce inflammation in your body. We know that inflammation is the precursor to virtually all chronic disease, and inflammation is created in our body through diet and lifestyle. So we want to make sure that if we're living with an autoimmune disease, or if you're trying to reach your optimal health, you're doing everything you can to reduce inflammation in your body. We know to be eating less processed foods, and we want to eliminate the inflammatory foods. So gluten, dairy, sugar, alcohol, and caffeine. And we want to be loading up on those nutrient-dense vegetables. According to the Wahls Protocol, we want to be getting 9 cups in every single day. 3 cups of leafy green, 3 sulfur-rich, and 3 deeply colored. It's a lot of vegetables for sure, and we can only eat so many salads. So we need to get creative with making smoothies, adding them to soups, and I know a really popular way to be eating vegetables is roasting them. A lot of people are loving their roasted broccoli and especially their roasted Brussels sprouts. They're delicious for sure. But here's the deal. If you're cooking them or roasting them with the wrong oil, you could be doing more harm than good in your body. Oils have something what's known as a smoke point, and if you heat an oil past its smoke point, you could be creating inflammation and a lot of free radicals and just wreaking havoc in your body. So today we're going to dive into the safest oils to heat and making sure that you have your kitchen stocked with the right oils. So we're going to cover what is a smoke point, what happens when you heat an oil past its smoke point, and what are the safest oils to cook with. So what is a smoke point? Just as it sounds, it's the point at which an oil will start smoking if it's reached that certain temperature. So you want to make sure that you don't heat an oil past that smoke point. If you do, it creates toxic fumes and a lot of inflammation, free radicals in your body. And as we said before, inflammation leads to virtually every chronic disease. We want to do everything we can to be reducing that inflammation. So, what are the safest oils to cook with? I know that so many of us are cooking with olive oil. We've heard for years all of the benefits of it, and it's true. There are a lot of healthy benefits to enjoying olive oil in your recipes. But you want to be aware there are 2 different types of olive oil. And one is safe to cook with, one is absolutely not safe to cook with. Extra virgin olive oil, the one that has more of a green hue to it, is the one that you want to be using for your salads and just to like drizzle on top of some vegetables. This is not the one that you want to be cooking with. It does not have a high smoke point. What does have a higher smoke point is extra virgin olive oil light. This particular label does not say light, but that's the one you want to be looking for, or ideally the one that has a little bit more of this yellow hue to it, not the green. This means that an oil has gone through a refining process so that it changes slightly the chemical structure of it so that it raises the smoke point. So you still get the health benefits of olive oil, but it allows it to be heated at a higher temperature without going rancid and again creating those free radicals and inflammation in the body. So if you're using olive oil to cook with, get the get the olive oil light, the one that has more of a yellow hue to it. If you're not heating it, use the green one, extra virgin olive oil. So beneficial to your body. And one of the things that I love about this is that the extra virgin olive oil light is a little bit less expensive. So there's an opportunity to save $1 or $2. Don't be heating the expensive, unsafe one. You're wasting money and you're creating inflammation in your body. Save a few dollars, get the light one, it's safer to cook with, and then save the higher quality one to use as your salad dressing. Another oil that is really good to cook with, that is very safe to heat, is avocado oil. This one definitely has a higher smoke point. The only caution that I have to this is that if you do suffer from migraines, I know many of you out there have followed along because of the migraines that you suffer from. Avocado can be a trigger for migraines. I find the avocado oil to be more of a migraine trigger than the avocado itself. So just be aware of that. If you are prone to migraines, it might be one that you want to avoid and choose another alternative, or just be aware of it and see how your body responds when using it. Last but not least, we have coconut oil here. Coconut oil is one of the safest and best oils to cook with. It has a really high smoke point. Just like olive oil, there are two types of coconut oil. There's going to be the refined and the unrefined. The refined went through that process, so it has a higher smoke point, and in doing so, it also eliminates some of that coconut flavor. So if you want to be using coconut oil in your recipes, but you don't want everything to taste like coconut, try the refined one. If you're not heating it, maybe you're using it instead of butter on a sweet potato, or you're using it as a face or hair mask. There's so many different things that you can be using coconut oil for. Then you can use the unrefined one. So to help you out in understanding the exact smoke point of all the oils, I put everything together on a PDF for you. It has all the oils listed and their corresponding smoke point. So you can download that in the link below, reference that, take that in your kitchen and see what the smoke point is of the oils that you are cooking with. Make sure that you're not heating them past that smoke point, and again, creating inflammation in your body. Everything that we are doing, especially if we have an autoimmune disease, is an effort to reduce inflammation and creating a healing environment in our body. I hope this was helpful for you today, and as always, if you know somebody with MS or another autoimmune disease, please tag them in this post, share this video so that you can support them in healing their body. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.